right. Hello and welcome. How's everyone? Good. It's very enthusiastic. My name is Marissa DiGilio. For those who do not know, I am Russ's eldest daughter. Maybe most favorite. Smartest. Funniest. Most attractive. Allie, I'm just kidding. We all know Emma's his favorite. Anyway, this is my third year with Duck Donuts. It was my third year in the beginning of October. My job here is to specialize in training all of you in Duck Donuts University to give you all the tools that you need in order to operate successfully. I work alongside with Caroline McNey, who is my cousin and also Gary's eldest daughter. Attractive, smart. It's amazing what you can say with microphones and people believe you. Anyway, so I've been working with the company for 3 years and I absolutely love what I do. Not only do I handle everything on the Duck Donuts University side, I also travel out to on-site to help you and your staff open your stores. So that's always a lot of fun, always meeting new people, keeps things interesting. So a big part of those trainings, what we focus on is customer service. And that's what I want to focus on today because it's one of the biggest elements in your company to really thrive in and be successful at in order to have customers returning to your store time and time again. So there's 3 elements that I want to focus on. If we look, the first thing that I want to talk about is quality product. We have customer service. And does anyone know what my favorite word is? And it's not 4 letters. Anybody? Consistency. Who was that? Oh, Matt. See, Matt worked for me and had to sit through maybe one too many of these meetings. I can rely on you, buddy. Thank you. Consistency. So the definition of these 3 words are as follows. Quality product, the degree or standard of excellence, especially a high standard. Customer service. Customer service is the act of taking care of customers' needs by providing professional, helpful, high-quality service and assistance not only during, but before and after the guest requirements are met. Some characteristics of good customer service include promptness, politeness, professionalism, and personalization. Here at Duck Donuts, the customer service experience starts way before your doors are even open. The customer service experience starts from the very beginning, when you start looking at where successful store locations could be with Matt Wagner. And for that, we apologize. You then start to consider many other factors after you choose a location, factors that have to do with the guest perception, such as how easy is the drive to get to the location? Is there enough parking upon arrival? Is the facade of the building well kept? Is there trash laying outside on the ground? But when you become operational, you consider things such as, is the inside of the store warm and welcoming? Does the store have everything we offer available? Is everything well stocked? Is the staff friendly? Is the service quick? Is the product good? And the list goes on. The customer service experience starts when a guest decides to get in their car and venture to the nearest Duck Donuts location, not just when personal interactions are had between you and your guests. And then we have consistency. Consistency means an agreement or harmony of parts or features to one another or a whole. Considering the franchise, you can see this in the consistent offerings of a single or multi-location store that meet and or exceed the expectations of the brand and the franchise as a whole. So, the debate is this. Given the choice between quality product, customer service, and consistency, which one of these would you say is the most important in your day-to-day operations at your Duck Donuts location? Some of you have already had this conversation with me at Duck Donuts University and have already formed opinions. But today I want to focus on these three things individually and look at how they affect us as a whole. A whole store, a whole region, and most importantly, as a whole franchise. I feel as though the Duck Donuts brand is created as a result of how these three things are simultaneously delivered and how they coexist. To me, these ideas are essential, and a lack of any one of them can make or break the success of your location. Now, if you remember, which you should and should always be reminding yourself and your staff of on a daily basis, is the purpose behind what we do. The words of an old wise man who once said, "Keep it simple." If anyone is curious as to who that old man is, that's him right here. And for anyone in the service industry, these three things should be pretty simple to provide. A quality product, which is essentially is our coffee and our donuts. A customer service focused experience that is provided every time you walk through one of our doors. And having that same experience, whether it be in North Carolina, our motherland, Virginia, our sister state, the East Coast, our expanded territory, or to places in the West like Texas and California, our new frontier. Now, this is not to say that the process of doing this is at all simple at times. We all know on our end, as well as yours, all the hard work, time, and effort it takes to get things just right. It can be difficult and at times frustrating. But the key is that we not allow the guest perception of what we do waver, and to make their experience as simple and enjoyable as possible. And our job as your support team is to try and make things as simple and enjoyable for you. You who have invested your interests, your faith, and belief in us as a company. And our hope is, in turn, it gives you the ability to focus on what is most important when running your own operation. At the end of the day, it is our job to make things as light and fluffy as possible for all of you. We hope everyone feels as though you can come to us with suggestions and ideas to help bring us into your world, so we can work together to make the Duck Donuts experience as cohesive and successful as possible. From where we started and to where we are today, we have made leaps and bounds to improve our processes while trying to implement different ideas in order to stay relevant in our industry. I think some of us can remember, I'm thinking Lynn, Robin, a time where we had archaic punch button registers, donut boxes we had to assemble, punch holes in, stamp logos onto, an array of icings that came in various colors, such as our lemon, which was either basically white or neon bright. We've had to go through many trials and tribulations in order to get things just right, and it will always be a continuous effort to try and perfect our process. How do you strive to make things perfect when nothing in itself is perfect, you might ask? Well, except for our donuts and possibly yours truly. I believe the key is communication, hard work which I believe is implemented into many facets of our business. But the first thing that comes to mind for me is remembering what it feels like to scrub an icing pan that has been sitting for hours, which is basically concrete at the end of a long and busy shift. And so along with the communication and hard work, it is important we focus on the product, the service, and the consistency of what we offer day in and day out. These three keys, in addition to all the marketing efforts made, will ultimately drive your sales and therefore help you achieve your success-related goals. Being the emerging company we are, we greatly appreciate the partnership that you have made with us in order to achieve this common goal of success. If you continue on with the words of that old wise man, again, he's right there, his decree is this: we guarantee every customer a clean and courteous, family-friendly, fun, and scrumptious experience. This is our family serving your family, and we want you to come back. In essence, this statement encompasses these three very important keys. So the question is this: what is most important to you, and really does it matter? Should the question really be, what do you feel is most important to our guests? Is it the quality donuts and coffee that gets our guests in the door? Is it the friendly service that we offer during their purchasing experience that keeps them coming back? Or is it the consistency of the brand that keeps them interested? So from here, what I want you all to do, and we'll hand out some paper, but I want you to get together with a group about 4, 5, 6 people and really talk about these topics. I want to hear everyone's point of view on what you think is most important to not only you, but your guests. And talk about the tools that you think we give you as a franchise to help you accomplish these tasks, and how you feel we could be more helpful going forward. This is a good opportunity to tell us, you know, what your thoughts are, what would be more helpful in your success, and get ideas from others around you. So try and talk with people maybe you haven't had a chance to talk to yet since we've been here, and kind of come together. I'll give you about 10 minutes. I won't make you suffer too long, and then we'll come back together and talk about this. Okay? Everyone on board with that? No.